Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how I come up with unique chords and progressions in the guitar. There's only really 2 steps to it, and they're really simple, and I hope you find them useful. Alright, so before this video starts, I thought I'd introduce myself a bit, because this is the first time I'm actually talking. I've been making videos for 2 years now, and I haven't really made a video where I talk in it, so yeah. So basically, hi, I'm LandQ, and this channel started as just a place where I can post my original beats as I was learning how to produce music, and slowly I started also making my own tutorials, and most recently I'm starting to get into making my own sample packs, and yeah, this is now one of those tutorials again, except the first one where I talk in it. So yeah, if you like the video, guys, stick around. Alright, so the first step into kind of coming up with your own unique chords to put into your progressions is to take literally any chord shape you know, even the most basic open chord shapes, and just start taking out taking out your fingers. That sounds weird. Just start releasing some of your fingers, and when you do that, you basically expose that open string and you end up introducing more notes into your chord, and it just, you get to start having different flavors of that chord, different, or what you call different voicings. Alright, so the second tip is kind of the other way around, where instead of taking away fingers, you start adding fingers. Wait, that sounds kind of weird, but I mean, you know what I mean. You basically start fretting other frets that you don't normally fret, and you basically just come up with your own shape. Alright, so I think it's pretty important to say here that these 2 tips that I'm showing you, they're really reliant on trial and error. So this video is just all about encouraging you to kind of explore the guitar a little bit and kind of just, mess with the different chord shapes that you already know, and who knows, you might end up finding your new favorite chord. Alright, so finally, I wanted to show you guys how I apply these 2 tips to my own music. I'm going to break down 2 songs from my EP, Same Places. I made this EP with Damon, so shout out to Damon, and if you want to check the EP out, it's on my YouTube channel, and pretty much on all other major streaming platforms like Spotify and Apple Music. Alright, so I start out with this chord progression. It's just C, B minor, and E minor. So with the C chord, I remove my pointer finger, and it kind of plays that open string instead. And I kind of then decide that instead of the open string, I just play the 3rd fret with my ring finger. So with the B minor chord, I release my ring finger and my pinky this time, and it makes this chord whatever it is. And then I kind of decide I want to open the 3rd and 4th string. So I end up with this fingering instead. I don't bar the chord anymore. And yeah, I kind of just like the sound of that. So lastly, with the E minor chord, I decide to release my middle finger. And then I thought I'd add my ring finger and pinky finger at the 3rd fret of the 1st and 2nd strings. And that's kind of the chord that I get. And lastly, kind of a bonus step, but you can also arpeggiate the chords, which is playing the strings one by one instead of strumming them. Again, you can use trial and error to kind of just come up with your own pattern for it, and this is the pattern I came up with. So yeah, this is it. This is the final chord progression that I made for Comeback. Alright, so for morning coffee, I just started out with a chord progression with the A bar chord and D major 7. Alright, so this is me messing with the A chord first. What I did is I released the top note, ended with an E at the top instead of an A. I didn't really want that since I wanted an A chord. I noticed that the fifth string is an A. Well, that's what it's tuned to. Kind of the same as putting your finger on the fifth fret of the sixth string. So I decide to not play the sixth string anymore and just play it from the fifth string downwards. So I get an A again at the root note. So yeah, afterwards I kind of just released the bar altogether by releasing my pointer finger. And I kind of ended up with this A open chord. So with the D major 7 here, I decided to mess with it by releasing my pinky finger first. I ended up with this chord, and then I kind of just decided to remove the bar altogether and just fret the fifth string. The fifth fret, fifth string. So yeah, again, I decided to arpeggiate the chord progression. I mean, you know, arpeggiated guitar, kind of a staple in lo-fi. So yeah, this is what I came up with. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, if you made it this far. And yeah, I hope you guys learned something.